Alright guys, I think I've figured out the angle that you want to use here. So I'm going to try to set it up. Stand right here to the right of the red spot like I did before. See if I can do this before I get hit by the bury. Man, I can't really see it. Yeah, I need to kill them. Or they'll come kill me. I can't target the other one. Stop it. Trying to demonstrate shit. Anyway. Hey, they gave me a heart. If you mess this up, this switch trick, you would have to climb that vine right there. And like normally, you would target and throw your boomerang at the switch, and then as it goes out to hit the switch, you can side hop to the right. So let me see if I can get this set up, because it worked for me. There's this like orangish little spot here to the right of the red one, but short of the black one. Like, I don't think it's that particular where you stand, but this is the area you want to be in. Now, look at the switch in the bottom right. It's like in the between the 4 and the 5 o'clock position. I want my ear like, I would say my right ear is what I'm looking at right now, and I want it where the point is at the bottom of the white arc. Like, I don't know how to like show it. I might have to edit, but like, this seems like a good setup for this throw, except it hit the wall. What the hell? I swear I just got this. Okay, so right before the red mark. Or was it that one? Maybe I was looking at the wrong maybe I was looking at the wrong one, but see how my point of my ear is just barely past that second line? Nope. That is not it. So the right of my ear is in front of that second line. And then it works. Okay. So you do not want to go too far to the right with your ear, but it's in front of the white arc, like before it gets there. And as you noticed, I got the switch from there. So play with that a little bit. Maybe you can get a better reference point, but this seems to work for me most of the time. Okay, so now Jabu-Jabu, he can be pretty tricky. That's why you got the Deku Nuts. Basically, you want to do it. No, you don't want to jump slash it, but you want to have your Deku Stick equipped for this battle. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to replace the bomb shoes with the Deku Stick, and I'm going to bring out the boomerang. The first phase of this is knocking down all 3 of his tentacles, which is just targeting them and throwing your boomerang. Now, right here, it's going to be important because I need to hit Jabu before his jellies come off of him, and he should get stunned by that, but the jellies won't be fully extended, and then I'll be able to throw my Deku Nuts at him and clear it. And of course they separated because I was slow, but we can do it again, hopefully. Where's the last one? Oh, there's the last one. Tricky little thing. Throw it! Well, I got it, but it was late. Walk all the way forward and throw a Deku Nut like that, and it will clear out all the jellies. So technically, the fast method to do it. you whip out your Deku stick and do a jump slash so that you're doing maximum damage, and then you just crouch stab and roll into him to cancel his attack and finish him off with one final crouch stab. So because I stored the damage of the jump slash of the Deku stick, and basically I cheated the game into giving me 3 Deku stick jump slashes. So I'll pick up this heart piece. It'll be at the 4th container. We'll go to the blue orb. And I think you want to be facing her so that she talks. If you don't face her, then it takes like an extra 3 seconds or something to turn around. And that was the Zora Sapphire. It wasn't too bad. Although I still botched the Jabu-Jabu fight. I don't know why. My problem is I don't get the boomerang out fast enough after I take out the 3rd tentacle. Ooh, shiny blue. Look at it in all its N64 polygon graphics. Looks so realistic I can taste it. Actually, that's like a hood ornament that I would want on my car. Okay, so after this cutscene, you want to save warp out. So save, and then hit reset on the console. I guess that's what you call save warp. A death warp would be where you save, but then you don't continue to play. So there's a difference. Okay, so it doesn't really matter when you buy your Deku shield. I mean, not the Deku shield. The Hylian shield is what we're going after next because we're about to become an adult. You can buy it at the castle market or on your way up to Kakariko, or I mean, you can buy it in Kakariko on your way up to Death Mountain Trail. It doesn't really matter when you get it. You can get it before the castle or after getting Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, so this guy has changed. Thank you, Navi. It might be the same guard, but he might be taller or something. Like, the angle for clipping has definitely changed since last time. I think it changes because you got Zelda's Lullaby. But anyway, the angle was about here. Like right there. I would say that would be a good first clip. Now it's moved over to, I would say about there, where the right crest of the sword handle is like barely touching the front of the grass. This is the new clip angle for this guy, so just do your ISG as normal and don't miss it. So that seems good to me, where it's barely touching the beginning of the grass. And that was not good enough. Okay, so let's investigate. Further to the left. Barely touching the outside of the grass. And I missed it. I don't want to just go for another crouch stab because it might reset the angle. I know this is looking like really anal about the the angle, but it is this specific, so... And yeah, that was the correct angle. So it literally has changed since the first time you tried to do this escape after you got Zelda's Lullaby. And if you rewatch the video, it will show you the exact spot, or pretty much where the handle needs to be is on the very, very outside of the grass blade, like barely touching it or outside of that. But like I said, there's multiple angles to clip out. That's not the only one that works, but it's the one that I've been using and has been consistent for me. So I should have gotten like only one angle, but I angle changed twice to get to the castle this time. The front of the arrow is where Link actually is, as I almost walked into the water. Okay, we've made it here. Gonna go get the Hylian shield, and then we're gonna go do the clip, or door time skip. You can get into this place at night if you do this. As I failed it a little further than jump slash. See how I didn't have to open the door? If it was, it's usually locked at night, so this is how you would buy your shield. If you were in that scenario where you wanted it at night, but you can also get it on your way up to Death Mountain Trail, so it doesn't really matter. Now, the door time skip, there's actually two methods to do it. There's the swordless method, and then there's the regular method. It will be kind of difficult to do for new players at first, but with practice it becomes a lot easier. So just backwalk and side hop once, and then get in the corner here. It doesn't matter how you get to this corner. You can just back into it or do a backflip. What you want to do here, it helps to like backflip first, but it's not necessary. You want to go like a sharp 7 o'clock. I think it's a 7 o'clock. So it's a sharp pointed 7 o'clock, but you don't want to do it hard. You want to just barely do it the first time. So you'll roll to the left, yeah, like that. You'll roll to the left. And then after you roll to the left, you want to go a hard 7 o'clock and then hit A, and you should like side hop like that. And what you're gonna do is squeeze your way through. As you can see, there's like a crack. That crack is just big enough for Link to get his ass through. So make sure you're like firmly all the way back in the corner, and then the angle for this particular thing I've found is most successful here, right here. Like the top of the crest of the sword is perfectly lined up with this vertical line, and also on the first Japanese character on the right, it's barely touching that line on the outside. So I know that this is a good angle, so I'm gonna hit Z and hit A to come out, and then I'm gonna do the door time skip basically. And I failed to side hop. And I didn't do a side hop to the down left. Not sure what happened. Okay, we got it, I think. So we're gonna keep going until Link disappears from the screen. There it is. Link is no longer on the screen. On this particular frame, you want to hit B, which will do a sword slash. And Link will... Well, okay. After you hit B, you want to be holding left, or you want to be holding left now as you've already done the clip. You want to be holding left, then hit B. Either way, you have to hold left to make this work, and then you'll land in like a bunch of white, and then you'll side hop to the left. If you miss this frame and you go one extra frame, which I'm gonna try to do right now. Okay, that might have been it. I'm not sure if that was one frame, but it looked like my angle or the camera changed a little bit. Now you can still make it if you're one frame late. You just hold up, and on the first frame you hit B, and after you've hit up and B, you want to be holding left and get ready for the side hop. And apparently I don't know what happened there. You know, maybe I did not advance a frame. Because once you go through this door, there's no going back. Alright. I mean, no easy way to go back unless you get hover boots. Probably a good idea to put your sword away before you attempt to do this. That was a horrible angle. There we go. I'm holding left now. So I paused, and then I switched to holding hard left, or 9 o'clock. I'm completely gone, so I'm going to hit B, and then I'm going to wait for a bunch of white, and then once that happens, I'm going to start mashing A. And I didn't hit B when I came back. How nice. So if you're going to practice this, usually practice the falling out of bounds before you try getting the pause. It will help you in the long run. I'm actually really good at doing this, but for whatever reason, it's giving me some problems right now. Maybe because I need to shut up and just do the trick and then commentate on what just happened. Yeah, that was a bad side hop. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, after the roll, the side hop is slightly delayed, but it comes out pretty quick. Wait, was that it? I should have clipped. Nope. Okay, if you see your Deku Shield, it either means that you had a bad angle when you did it, or you didn't side hop properly. See, I had a bad angle. It's not nearly close to where it should be. And the swordless door time skip is even more precise than this. So that seems pretty good, where the very edge of the first Japanese character is touching the line, and the top of the crest of the sword is, the point is like in perfect unison with the vertical line. That's the angle you want. Okay, this is good. So I should be able to make this unless I mess up my sword slash again. I am holding left, and I am advancing frames by pausing until I see the white screen. I thought that was good. I don't know what happened. Oh, my angle's bad again. I'm holding Z, hitting A. Now to double check, we'll see up. I don't know why it's not like, it's not keeping centered. That time I just hit A. It changes on its own. Okay, that time I just I got my angle and I keep hitting A. I think this is good. Give me the clip. Next frame I'll know if I clipped or not. Okay, I clip. So, unpause, mash B. And when you see a bunch of white, you just side hop to the left. You can pause buffer the whole thing if you need to. And like I said, if you miss that first frame, and I think you'll hear Link gasp, then you want to hold up and hit B, and then move to holding left and side hop left, and you should be able to bypass that door. Alright, so it took a little bit. I I want to say I need to practice the door time skip, but I don't actually. I don't need to practice it. I don't understand why I was missing it. But, like, I don't know why my angle is resetting on its own. That's a problem. Like, you might want to C up and then C up to get out of it, but I think Z targeting and then hitting A might keep it focused more. Okay, so now we got a long-winded cutscene, and then we got Sheik, and after that we'll go hit up the Dongo's Cavern. My cat wants up on the ceiling, or I mean on top of like a cabinet, I guess. Like he's got like this little crawl space up there that he likes to get on, and we had to block it off with like cardboard, and now he's like meowing like crazy because that's like his little napping nest area, and he can't quite make it up there. So he's kind of annoying me right now. He's pestering me. He needs to knock it off. Alright, so we talked to Rauru here, and he'll give us the first light medallion. So after this we'll have the light medallion and the Zora's Sapphire. We got the Zora's Sapphire as a child because as an adult it's still possible to get to Lord Jabu-Jabu. Like, you can get to the loading zone, but it's ridiculously hard to do. Whereas, as a child, it wasn't that bad. I love how Link's all stationary and looking up into nowhere. Yay, I did it! Derp. Okay. Now, Sheik. I know you're here, you clothed woman. Spoiler. Yay, the ninja. I don't remember that treasury group. Dang it. I was gonna make a good reference and then like it's faded from my memory now. So they have a long-winded conversation, and Sheik tells him of all these places that he needs to go vanquish evil in, or embark in this crusade. And that was it. Okay. Right here you would save and reset your console because there's no possible way of exiting. As you can see, there's a wall that's blocking you. If you were Child Link, I believe you can get back through. It is possible to get out of here as Adult Link, but you would need hover boots to do it. And how would you get hover boots over to the Master Sword in the first place? Because you would have to clip from that. You would have to do a hover boost recoil extended slide thing around the building and side hop left to make it back over here in the first place. But there's a wall over here you can... I don't remember the angle at all, but you can clip into this to get back over there. Right now I'm just mashing random stuff and it's not working. Maybe it's further to the left. Yeah, this is not working out. I'm pretty sure it's right here, too. I don't think it's here. It might be over here. There's a couple angles you can use on both sides. I'm fairly sure this is one of them. But I'm not sure of the angle is the problem. And all you have to do is jump slash at the right place. I'm curious in finding it, but this has like no relevance to the MST. So I'm just kind of wasting time right now. Hey, I found it. Uh-oh, I have one heart. Better not kill myself. That would be embarrassing. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so where was that angle exactly? I think it was further to the right. Well, that didn't work. Don't get too close to the wall to target, otherwise it will screw you over. Or was it on the left? The B button barely on the right of the seam? Well, that's funny. I can't remember where it was. Was it on the left? Okay, that's way too far. Oh my god, I can't believe I've lost my clip angle. Well, it's here somewhere. Ooh. There we go. So, like, it's in between the B button and the A button. Yeah. Once you clip, you want to kind of hold forward to walk in. But don't go too far, otherwise you'll fall in the void. Okay, so this is where you would do your crouching, like, stab, hover boost, recoil thing that's kind of hard to explain. And you would get over this gap and roll and make it, but anyway, that took forever to show.